The Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board on Thursday says it is seriously considering setting minimum working hours for Grab and Uber drivers. LTFRB board member Eileen Lizada says the LTFRB qualifies Grab and Uber as public service, so they should observe a minimum number of hours on the road, just like government workers, to fulfill that duty. Lizada says, quote, "If you will give franchises but you only hail rides for 2 hours a week, it would be a waste. It's better to give the franchise to other operators." She adds the measure will help regulate the drivers of ride-hailing companies and respond to the practice of Grab and Uber drivers who only go on the road when surge prices are high. Grab classifies drivers as part-time if they stay on the roads below 40 hours a week and full-time for those who clock higher hours. Uber classifies drivers as casual drivers if they operate below 10 hours, part-time if below 40, and full-time if above 40. Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre conducts a surprise inspection of the new Bilibid prison Thursday. Aguirre inspects the maximum, minimum, and building 14 compounds of the NBP, with Philippine National Police Chief Ronald De La Rosa and Special Action Force Chief Benjamin Lusad. Results of the surprise inspection are not yet available. Aguirre also announces he would directly supervise the management and operations of the Bureau of Corrections while awaiting the appointment of a new chief. Former Bucor Chief Benjamin De Los Santos resigned recently, saying the resurgence of the drug trade inside the National Penitentiary had made him irrelevant. Aguirre earlier endorsed to President Rodrigo Duterte the appointment of Dangerous Drugs Board Chairman Dionisio Santiago as Bucor Chief. On July 24, Aguirre ordered the return of several inmates to their original detention facility. Among the inmates who were previously moved to the medium security compound from the maximum security compound are the drug convicts turned state witnesses against detained Senator Laila de Lima. Several convicts were transferred in October after they were hurt in a riot inside the maximum security compound. De La Rosa earlier said SAF personnel tasked to watch over Bilibid complained of their deployment because they have no control of the medium or minimum security compounds. Malacanang says proposals to abolish the Philippine Commission on Good Government is driven by the need to streamline government, not politics. This after Budget Secretary Benjamin Jocno said the Duterte administration was mulling the dissolution of the PCGG, the government agency tasked with recovering the ill-gotten wealth of the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos, his family, and cronies. Presidential spokesman Ernesto Abella says, quote, "It's a question of streamlining and being able to consolidate functions so there will be no overlap." Jocno said the possible abolition can happen with the passage of the Right-Sizing the National Government Act of 2017, one of the bills Duterte identified as priorities of his administration during his second State of the Nation address. The House of Representatives passed the bill on third and final reading Wednesday. Jocno said one proposal is to transfer the PCGG's task to the Justice Department. President Rodrigo Duterte's House allies have also filed a bill putting the PCGG under the Office of the Solicitor General, an attached agency of the DOJ. Solicitor General Jose Calida is a supporter of the Marcos family. Presidential spokesman Ernesto Abella claims the European Union and the Commission on Human Rights were invited to President Rodrigo Duterte's State of the Nation address last Monday. Abella says it was the House of Representatives that sent out invitations. He says staff from the House assured the palace that the officials were invited. Abella says, quote, "They were actually invited, but apparently they declined." But CHR Chairman Chito Gascon told Rappler he did not receive an invitation to the SONA. A highly placed source in the EU delegation said the same. It is tradition for the EU delegation, as a member of the diplomatic corps and the CHR head, to be invited and to attend the SONA, since it is the Philippine President's report on his administration's accomplishments and plans. The EU Parliament and CHR are both critical of the Duterte administration's war on drugs and its bid to reimpose the death penalty. United States President Donald Trump on Wednesday announces that transgender people may not serve in any capacity in the U.S. military. The move reverses a key policy from former U.S. President Barack Obama's administration and draws swift condemnation. The previous policy allowed trans troops already serving to do so openly. Trump tweets, quote, "After consultation by generals and military experts, please be advised that the United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military." Pentagon officials appeared blindsided by Trump's tweets, with the Pentagon spokesman referring questions to the White House. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis, currently on vacation, only learned of Trump's decision after he announced it, but Mattis says the decision was a product of consultation.